Right, it's time for maths, and we are definitely going to look at number 14, but we'll also do, guess the shape game, and we'll look at the number counting stick again. So let's just look at the shapes we've looked at already. So, can you see, oh, when I see these, I've got some prizes for bingo on Monday, so if you haven't made your bingo cards yet, I think the Tuesday maths video tells you what to do. Anyway, so what shape's this one? Yeah, we've explored the circle. We've explored the oval on Easter. And then, what's this one? It's got a curved and a straight line there. Semicircle. Now, we call those shapes the 2D shapes, kind of flat shapes. But in the bag today, it's not a 2D shape, it's a 3D shape. Do you know what 3D means? It stands for three-dimensional. Okay, so what could this shape be if it's a 3D shape? And because it's 3D, it means it's a solid shape. It's got length and height and width. You can pick it up. Right, the clue then is, ready? It's perfectly round like a ball. Do you know what the 3D shape name for that is? Have a think. Alright, I'm going to get it out. There it is. We call this a sphere. Sphere. Can you say it? A sphere. Sphere. You see, it's perfectly round. Yeah? Like a ball. And we call things that are shaped like a sphere, if I can say it right, we call them spherical. Okay? So we're going to look for some of these shapes around the house. So can you do that? Can you go and find things that look like this ball, this sphere, around your house? Off you go. I found something, a spherical shape. There we go, like a sphere. My minion juggling ball. There's two more there. So, sphere there. I wonder if I can find any others. And there's something in the fridge that looks spherical in shape, almost. Like the oranges. I think of another fruit that's almost I can't even say that word. Spherical, a sphere. And here, look. A cauliflower. That's like a sphere shape, isn't it? Almost. Wonder what you can find in your house. Right, here's the number stick that we had a look at last week, the counting stick. And we could pretend that each one of these sections represent different numbers, yeah? So we could say that was number 1, and then go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which would then look like this. Can you see? So there's a number by each of the sections on that number stick, counting stick. And if you look, each of those sections are exactly the same size, so they represent the same value each time. So if we say this time, this side is number 10, and we go backwards in ones, where will number 5 be? Work it out. You found it? Well, let's see. So there's 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Did you say that yellow one? That's what it would look like with the numbers. Okay, let's try a different one. So if that end one there is number 10, look, and we're counting backwards in ones, you know where number 5 is now. So where would number 3 be? Have you found it? Well, if you know where 5 is, you could go 4, 3, couldn't you? Or you could go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Did you say that yellow one? Which is there. See that one? Right, here's a tricky one. So now we're going to go back going upwards in ones. If this is number 14 at the end, What number are we actually starting on this time? What number? If you haven't worked it out, push pause. Now, is it number 1? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. That doesn't make sense, does it? I'm going to have to start on 14 and go backwards. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I've got to start the counting stick on number 5. Did you get that one? Right, this time, look, I've started the count off by going 2, 4, 6. You've got to work out what am I counting up in and where would number 14 be this time? Because 14 is an even number, so it would be in this count. So what am I counting in and where would 14 go? Now, if you need more time, push pause. So 2, 4, 6, I'm counting up in 2s each time. So where is 14 going to be? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. It's going to be on the blue bar. Where's number 14? There is, I can't find it. Can you see that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right, I'm going to take the numbers off. Now, last week, I said you could have a go. If you paused it, you could come up with your own thing to count on and play the game. Now, one of the puffins, who sits on the red table as a boy, begins with C, he counted in 5s from there to there. So shall we try that together? It's very tricky, but you'll know what 5 and 5 makes. You'll be able to do the first two. So it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Goodness me. Right, if you want to play that game, pause this bit now so you can see the counting stick. Alright? Then we'll go on to number 14. Right, shall we look at number 14? Now, find the number cards that you've got and we will have a little race, okay? So, lay them all out quick as you can. In any order, no cheating. Quick as you can. Lay them out all over the place. Right, on your marks. If you're not ready, pause. Get set. Go! I'm going to put them in order first, and then I'll show you. Quick, beat me, come on. I'm actually doing it for real this time. You're going to go very fast, Puffins. Oh, I'm almost there. 2 numbers to go. Yes! I better beat you today, don't I? Let's have a look. There you go, look. Have you done that? Now, I've put them in order. I'm just going to put them into 2 rows because then it's easier for the camera to see. As I put them into 2 rows, can you remember what is half of 14? What do you double to make 14? So if you know your double, you know your half. Or if you know your half, you know your double. It's 7, isn't it? So I've got 2 rows of 7 and I've ordered my numbers to 14. So there they are. Okay, have you done that? Right. Close your eyes. I'm going to move some around this time. See if you can spot them. Close your eyes. And open your eyes. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Go. What's moved? What's changed? Time is up. If you look down here, look, it goes 10, 11, 13, 12, 14. That doesn't make any sense. If I put these 2 back the right way round, did you find those? And I knew that as a clue, because if you look at the end of the 2-digit numbers, they go 0 and then they go 1, 2, 3, 4, just like they do up here. So I noticed that it didn't go 1, 2. So that's how I noticed it was this one. Right, close your eyes, and I'm gonna swap 3 this time. Ready? Close your eyes. Actually, it was 4. So it's silly, because if you move 1, you move 2, don't you? Right, open your eyes, go. So it's four numbers that I have changed. Can you spot them? Five more seconds. 2, 1, here we go. Right, on the top line, something looks strange because these have only got 1 digit, but this one's got 2. So this one's got to be wrong. So what's missing here? After 3 and before 5 comes 4. Oh, down here. But I didn't spot this one because look, 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot to check it had 110 at the beginning. Right, so look, I can swap those over. Oh, and then there is one more over here. That did you spot this? 9, 8, 10. That I changed those around. Okay, so we've got those. Now, if you get your Numicon, we're going to try and make 14 out of Numicon again. So can you do that and then see if you've got the same as me? So show me how number 14 is shown with 1 10 and 1 4 in here. So a 10 and 4 ones. How can you show a 10 and 4? Go. All right, have you done that? If not, pause, but here it comes. So there is the 10. So it's got 1 10. And there is the 4. A 10 and a 4. Or I could put it up here if I wanted to, for 14. But when we look at it with the numeral, the digits, it's easy to explain here, isn't it? Okay, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to tell you a number story, and I want you to use the Numicon pieces as I tell it to see if you can work out the answer. So put these ones back, and as I say the number story, you might want to get some pieces out, okay? Now, see if you can get the pieces out before I do. Right, so here we go. There were 9 birds singing in a tree. 9 birds singing in a tree. So which one would you get for that? I've got this one. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 9, isn't it? 9. I know it's odd as well, number 9. All right, okay. So there are 9 birds singing in a tree. And in the tree next to it, another 5 birds are singing. What do you think you need to get then? You done that? So in the other tree, there are 5 birds singing. So what I would like to know is, how many birds altogether are singing in the trees? What are you going to do next? Alright, have you added it together? Alright, I'm going to count mine. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then there's 4 here. 14. Oh, we've made 14. Put the 10 over the top to prove it. And the 4. Right, should we do one more number story? I'm going to read the number story out quicker, and you're going to make it with the Numicon. Okay, here comes the number story. You ready? There was one child who picked 6 bogies out of their nose and flicked them away. 6 bogies. And then the other child thought, I can do better than that. And they picked 8 bogies and flicked them away. So one child had 6 bogies and one had 8. How many bogies got flicked away altogether? Stop picking your nose. So which Numicon pieces have you got? Once you've done it, add it together. And then tell me the number. Shout at me. I'll have a look too. If you haven't done it, pause. So there's the first child. 6 bogies. There's the other child. 8 bogies. What does 8 and 6, or 6 and 8, equal when you add them together? Let's find out. So I already know this is 8, so I'm not going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 again. Let's just check. 10 and a 4. Oh yeah, look. Another way of making 14. Okay, if you want one more challenge that you can do just to finish off on maths lesson is, can you draw me a number story to do with number 14? It could be a takeaway one today if you wanted. You could start higher than 14 and then cross things off. It's up to you. But can you do me a number story about number 14? Right, see you later.